Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner on the Yukon region. When we left last, I said I would reload this concrete. I'm just getting into that now, getting the technique down, and once I saw that I had something that was working, I figured I would bring you guys in. So get it in place, close functions. Oops, I have to open functions to bring up the anchors. I don't normally use the anchors on this, but reaching that far out with concrete was making it a little tippy. Now I have to back up to the only part that's a little. Now they're backing up, going forward, backing up, going forward, and staying on this ridge line as I go. And then I have the tree. But back into the crane, hide that, get my click on the end of the crane so I can change my view. I was so close to the trailer that I had to raise the boom way up to get it to shorten up enough. You can see how that one's way back there. And close functions. And drive up to the front again. With the trees fucking with me. And then open functions, hide the legend there, keep my view over the top, and start dropping it down, spin, bring it in, and judge how much I need to shorten it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. I could drop it right there and it would just pack. Then get out of function, get out of the crane, get out of functions, back up again. Don't hit W. Using the keyboard is just easier than trying to use the controller. Look, there was no tree there until I got close enough to it to matter, and then the tree pops up. Okay, I got my view, get rid of that. stretch the boom out, bring it over a little, do my double click or click on this, and then click on that. And for at least the last couple minutes of the trip, the shit will be loaded correctly, I guess. If there's any kind of a silver lining, at least the shit's loaded correctly now. Escape, escape. Change my view around. The game will let me. Well, that front got really close. Probably because of the tree messing with me. See, that one came back up. It was laying down. Actually, don't need to go that far forward. Put it on the truck right here. And rinse and repeat. Where's my mouse? There it is. Click on the end of the boom and I can get my vision right. Probably wouldn't need to crank it up so high, but when I first started doing this, when I first put the first block of concrete on, I was trying to get maximum reach out of the crane. Last time, escape, close. Oops, gotta restore this time. Don't need to be driving it around with it out anymore. Oh, I need to be way over. Won't even turn hard enough to bring it around, so I'll try coming in from this way. Maybe if I pull ahead a wee little bit, it'll lock up. Maybe. There we go. Now I can pack. And off we go with conveyor belts section 2. The only reason I didn't get this done in yesterday's video is I went to the wrong damn conveyor belt drop-off location. I went to number 1 over there where you see the evacuator sitting. I have to restart this since I logged off and came back. If I'd been looking for these, I might not have missed it, but Then again, I might not have been close enough for them to show up at the time. Oh, I need my controller. I really am just getting back into this. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and that second pallet of blocks was the first and second pallet of blocks was the only thing I had done. I really wish they had not fucked with the water and the mud. Made it even harder. For a person to do their job. Tempted to go, let's look to my right. Just trees. I can back into the trees and knock them over and then go back up the hill. Started to say I'm tempted to go turn around, you know, because this is going to fill in and then there won't be anywhere to turn around. If I come through and then back into the tree line, reverse into the tree line. Then I can go back out of here to the north. Still say they need a compass at the top of the screen. Well, in theory, I can back out of here and go to the north, but the trees get stuck underneath me. Well, let's just do our cargo management. We got both of these. Can't hit enter, have to hit F. And then we got the other two of those. Now escape, and now maybe I can push the trailer over those trees without the added weight. Sure. Don't cut it that way, bring it around this way. Alright, get the camera right, and we are off to get 4 small pipe. hopefully we can get up there and back without picking it all up like yesterday. I should say I can get up there. Well, I cut a corner too short. Don't have enough. If I had more traction, I could just drag it over this rock and it would just spin the ass end of the trailer around. And I'm barely making forward progress at all in this muddy slop. See, this was never like this on BTS. I could cruise through here in auto with the crabs, doing 30 miles an hour. Yeah, yes. Not to look, do I need to go further uppers? Yeah, this is getting close to where my crossing is. Not quite there yet. Although, I bet I could just cut the edge of this island and go across. It's supposed to be up here on this side of the road. Alright. Made it through the muck and across the river. Just try and keep off the poles and not hit the bridge support. And then we'll be right back into the muck. As quick as you can say muck. Splat. if we're carrying a good head of steam with it, it's like, didn't I take that wood framing last time through? Maybe that was one closer up to that. I think that was closer to the warehouse. It was probably this one. Whoa. I was running the grass to try and stay out of the mud. Wouldn't turn off the pole. Just wanted to keep going straight. It worked out pretty good the way I backed up last time. I think I will, this time, I'll switch to the Chevy over here and repair the Kraz suspension. It's all that's ever wrong with it. 950 points left. And just just repairing the suspension really knocks those points down. Takes 200 to 300 points every time. I want 4 small pipe. There we go. There's 4 small pipe. Let's get out of here. That works out real slick. Sure, the trailer gets a little wet, but won't hurt the trailer any. I need to move the mic for a second. Nose was running. Didn't want to blow my nose on the recording. This, you know, having to run this conveyor belt section 2 into 2 episodes kind of throws off the timing of everything else. I know our sorting center is probably going to be 2, but we should be able to get number 3 in 1 episode. Maybe we can even get 3 in this episode. Then that would put things back in order. But the more you... what I was going to start saying is, 1 was the closest to run and get shit for. And then 2 is a little further away. And then 3 is the furthest away. So 3 is going to take the longest to run back and forth. Come on, drag it over. That was something else in PTS2. It seems like they increased some of the approach angles because I never had the trailer bottom out so much. Oh. I think if I run the truck up over this bank a little bit, I can get the trailer to miss. Unless I dump it. There we go. Oh, come on. They definitely, they sharpened up the corners and they changed the approach angles and steepened up the grades, made the mud have less traction, whether they made it appear deeper and thicker, but the bottom line is they just changed a value in an XML file and made it have less traction. You need to increase your either your body friction or your substance friction on your tire to counter what the devs did. There's no way I'm going to complete. Well, we'll take a look at conveyor belt section 3 before I say that. Maybe I can get some stuff from the southern warehouse. See, I'm back to barely making progress again. And I need to swing out. We spent 10 minutes getting this back on the trailer. I'm coming up on 32 minutes. So I'm thinking conveyor belt section 3 is probably going to take a full hour. Oh, come on, I was going wide. Used to be you could rub the rock a little bit and just drag it. Now if it touches anything, forget it, you're done. And now I'm on top of the tree. If I needed something else to aggravate me. Gonna pull that tree down across my path, but what can I do? I have to get off of this one, preferably without tipping the trailer. Try and stay up out of that rut, which is something I never used to have to worry about with a Kraz. Now this time I'm not even going to pull in, because this is going to complete the job. And then we're off to conveyor belt section 3. I don't know. If I'm going to run back to the north warehouse, or see, we got this and we got this, and then these are all on the Big Salmon Peak side. 4 metal roll, 4 brick, 1 concrete slab. 1 concrete slab is gonna fuck me up. Never mind. When I played this on the PTS server, there were 2 concrete slab at this warehouse, because I remember picking them up. Now I could get, I think I can get the metal rolls here. 2 of them. But no brick. Come on, click on it. Between the 2 places, I could get the 4 metal rolls. But still no brick or concrete slab, so it doesn't really matter. And it looks like I need to take 1 cabin, make 1 cabin for zone 1. How about activate the job? Yep, it's saying 0, 1. I used up my extra cabin in the last job. This time I have to actually make 1. What's the rolled steel factory got? It says nothing for inventory, but that's not necessarily correct. Sometimes if you drive up there, it'll have extra stuff. So I could grab 4 brick. I could grab 2 brick there. Those 2 brick are on the other side of the conveyor belt. Although I've got an evacuator sitting right there that could bring the 2 brick down. And I could probably use the same evacuator to grab these 2 brick. The 4 metal rolls, I could hop in a Kraz that's up here on top of the hill and grab the 4 metal rolls. I got one pointing downhill. I've got one with an M747 pointing downhill. Maybe I can knock out 3, well, except for maybe making the cabin. You have to hunt up 1 unit of wood. But why am I sitting here looking at the dang map? Oh, I put it on map because I was going to change the time of day. I say M747 because I only need 4 units. Nothing on that list is a 2-spotter. The slab is. But the slab is going to be completely separate from everything else. and grab 2 metal rolls at the warehouse, which is right down towards the bottom of the hill, and 2 metal rolls at the rail yard. And then make my way up to conveyor belt section 3. And I can use I could use the evacuator, or I could use the CRAS with the M747 to grab for brick. For brick is what I was trying to think of, but I had to look at the screen to make my brain remember what it was gonna say. Okay, here's the warehouse. You can't hit the concrete slab on either side until you're past the end. Once you're not buttoned up against the end of it, then you can drive over it. See, it didn't show concrete blocks on that list. Not that I remember. Slab says 0 left. Did I use them for something already? And it doesn't have any bricks. Didn't I just look at this and it said it had bricks? Oh, no. Never mind. It's the metal rolls I was getting here. And it's the bricks that I'm finding out in the field. Getting confused because well, you know, 'cause why? This is just an M747. It's a lot shorter than an 8 spot. Couldn't tell if I was going to miss that pole or not through all the exhaust smoke, but it made it. Now it's two more we pick up at the rail yard. No, I just went the wrong way. I thought something looked odd about that. Mother. That wouldn't have happened if I turned right instead of left. I think I need to go back to bed. Now sometimes when I wake up early in the morning like this, I feel, you know, pretty good. Well, as good, about as good as I ever feel. But it doesn't always last. I'll feel alright for an hour or so, and then it's like, excuse me, time to go back to bed. Other times I can get up at 4 in the morning and I'm good to go for the day. Well, till mid-afternoon or something, like right after lunch I will take a nap. My health is really not very good. I could fix the trailer or fix the truck right there, but I'd have to actually hook up to that trailer. That's one of those trailers where you have to be connected to it. 2 left. I can go deliver those. I think, yeah, that was the spot where I should have headed down to the water. Wouldn't have to bust through the trees, but, or maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah. I was too close to where I need to get on this. You'd think I'd know that, having done it a million times between PTS and now the live server. Some things I remember real good, other things I just don't remember details. I gotta go around through that factory or follow the conveyor up, or get even with the conveyor and then turn in. See what it looks like when we get up there. All pulling in there does is take you back out the front. I think we just continue following this road up. And with this trailer, even loaded, it'll go through the mud and the water. I've looked at the mass on that 8 spot and it's just not that much. I don't know why it should be so heavy to pull. Two, three, four. What was I saying? I got a brick down here. I got a brick up there. And I got a brick down here. One is by this evacuator. One is by the other evacuator. But it's 54 minutes. Now both of those symbols are probably going to be brick. This one further to my left is the closest. right there. What the fuck was that? I thought it was clear of the building. Or was it the... wooden framework? Well, right now the other evacuator is closer to being able to grab the other 2 brick, but by the time I drive this one down there, then this one's close enough. So in the next one we'll have to grab the concrete slab. And make the cabin. You know, but then that cuts into the hour I would use for doing ore sorting center. That's what I mean about, you know, trying to get things back on track. Probably what I should have done was just left the completion of Conveyor Belt Section 2 its own episode, even though it was only half-hour long, and then done Conveyor Belt Section 3 as its own episode, even if it ends up only 30 or 45 minutes. And then start Ore Sorting Center as its own episode. And right now I'm kind of wishing I'd done it that way. Because we're coming up on an hour with the truck stuck in the mud. Partly because the suspension is whacked, all broken up. Partly, I think the skinny doubles work better than fat doubles, wide doubles. I think the wide doubles having more surface area would carry you across the top of the mud better. But it's just like they give more friction instead of better flotation. I don't know. Oh, and I can't get in there past my truck. I'm gonna get these 2 dang brick delivered. No, this is Conveyor Section 2, not 3. That's just a truck I'm not using anymore. I did it again. First time it was 1 I went to instead of 2. In my defense, this time I just saw the truck and figured that's where I just delivered. But then again, I was coming northbound and I was using an M747, so gotta love that dementia. That was just lovely. There's the truck I was in. Is there enough? Yeah. When I'm done with this thing, it's going back to the shop for some skinny doubles on it. But first we'll do 2 brick. And I could actually go get the other 2 brick with the M747 instead of using this pile, which now has a completely broken suspension on it. And then do that at the beginning of the next episode. Either I'll bring the other evacuator down here, or I'll go get the other brick with this truck. And then maybe I'll look ahead. Maybe I'll look ahead to what ore sorting centers needs, and if they need a bunch of brick, maybe I'll run around and get some more. Metal planks. I could look for metal framing. 6 rolls. I'm gonna have to go all the way to the north warehouse for the metal rolls. Need 2 concrete slab on that one and 1 concrete slab on this one. So I might as well make, no, that's 4. That's 2, so that's 6. And then on this job makes it 7. I need 7 concrete slabs in total. Hauling cement or to the cement factory. But that's what I mean about looking forward and see if I can combine some shit and maybe not make so many trips back and forth. But that's all she wrote for this one, folks. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.